kids. How we doing? So, we got to backdate a couple more fun coins. Yes, indeed. Yeah. We got to go back in time. Well, back in letters anyway, not in time. This coin we're about to see is fairly new. But we're no longer in Africa for this video. No. There'll be more Africa, don't worry. Plenty more Africa. But today's entry is actually from Europe. Yeah. The former Eastern Bloc of Europe. In the Balkans. In an area once called Yugoslavia, now called Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and this country, Croatia. Now, this is a country I've actually been to. Yeah. Yeah, I've actually been here. No joke. No joke. And it's actually a place I just went through real quick on the way to and from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yep. So there's that. So Croatia, yeah, it's a pretty cool little coin. 1 ounce, 1 kuna, 1 big kahuna, or is it 10 kuna? It looks like it's 10 kunas. It's a troy ounce of pure silver. It shows a Dalmatian on it from 2021. So this is a bullion coin. Now I know some people are like, well, bullion coins don't count. And I'm like, well, they can, because they have to, because that's just how this game is being played. This came with a really cool little COA, Certificate of Authenticity, with a serial number, and 15,000 is the mintage on this. If I remember right, this was like $30. I didn't write down what I paid for it. Probably depressed me. But $30 for an ounce of silver with a premier deluxe mintage and a pretty cool design. I mean, that's pretty passable, I think. I mean, it's like a Disney film. This side's a little more, and it's got the anti-counterfeiting safety measures on it. So it's it's a bullion coin. It's probably a really good bullion coin. And yeah, I paid for it what I would have paid for silver, 10 years ago. But looking at the other options, this is one of them situations where I'd rather have a full ounce than, a tiny coin that costs $20, right? Or more. This didn't make sense. Didn't make any sense. So we went, this direction. And now we're going to talk about Croatia. So we kind of already did, didn't we? Croatia is a Balkan state. It is, they got lots of hedgehogs. I bet, it's pretty neat. And they got these cool moths that come out in the late summer. Are really big. Look kind of like lynx moths here where I live. But anyway, enough of that. It's if I remember right, it's a Catholic nation, but we're gonna look that up right now. And they speak Serbo-Croatian, if my memory serves correctly. All right, cool kids. So Croatia is it's officially the Republic of Croatia. It's a crossroads of Central and Southeastern Europe. It shares a coastline along the Adriatic Sea. It's right there on the map, Croatia. And here's, yeah, we can click in here, but there's Serbia, Montenegro, Kosovo somewhere in there, Slovenia, all the fun places of the Balkans. Romania, Hungary's there. Yeah. And, you know, when I was there, it was very poor, but I went to Bulgaria years later when I was still with the army. And it looked like things were looking a little better. You know, not, I mean, obviously these things don't turn on a dime, but yeah, things were looking a little better. So that's good. So, yeah, here we go. And it borders Slovenia, Hungary. We talked about all that. Yeah. And by the way, just for the record, Dalmatians are not they're not for people who aren't good with dogs. They're not for beginners. They're not good family pets. That's what I'll say. I mean, they can be, but you have to know what you're doing. They're very temperamental breed. Yeah. Okay. 3,888,529 people live there, and they're down quite a few because they were at 4 million in 2011. So they've lost about 500,000 people since the euro became a thing, or whatever. You know, something's happened. GDP is 145 billion, which is 80th in the world. It's middle of the road. Let's see, we can go on and on. They've been around for a long time. And, you know, Croatia is Dalmatia, right? Right? In the old days, Dalmatia. Going way back. Yeah, there it is. Roman. The Roman name for it was Dalmatia. Or Pannonia. But yeah. Yep. Dalmatian is the dog. Dalmatia is Croatia. And yeah, it was part of Yugoslavia from 45 to 91. The Balkan Wars hit. And yeah, lots of fun. Not fun at all. Horrible stuff. Parliamentary system, not surprising. Usual convention of European life, right? I guess here's all the counties of Croatia if you were interested in that. And guys, I think we've done enough. Tourism dominates the Croatian service sector. I do know this. I actually dated a Croat girl once, so I can tell you that they are the resort of the Balkans. This is white sandy beaches and yeah, all that. And her family actually owned a resort during the Yugoslavia years. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now that we're watching this. Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, long story short, she lied to the U.S. government and said she was Bosnian to get her green card, or her, no, not green card, her a visa to come here as a refugee. And, yeah, her family owned a resort, but the resort was lost during the craziness after Yugoslavia broke up, and bad things happened. There was a lot of bad stuff. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have an amazing day. Oh yeah. Find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake, and like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Croatia, man, it's yeah, if you like beaches and all that, I mean, Not a bad little spot to go to from what I gather. I've never actually gone to the beaches, but I have been through there. It didn't look too rough. It looked like the rest of the Balkans. You know, they had those clay roofs. Everything's made out of cinder blocks, except for the public buildings, which are a little nicer, unless they're Soviet era, in which case they usually look like prisons, honestly. I'm not trying to be funny. The Iron Curtain is real, guys. Anyway, take care.